If you're looking to start calisthenics but want to focus more on the fat loss side of things and shred off excess fat, stay tuned my friend, because in today's video I'm going to show you how you can do exactly that. Crew members, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing today, my friends? But if this is your first time here on this channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications, because if you're new to bodyweight training calisthenics, every single video I make on this channel is dedicated specifically for people like you. So I would hit that button. And just before we get into it, I just want to mention, if you're watching this video and you're more on kind of that skinny fat side of things and you want to focus more on muscle gain and packing on lean muscle with bodyweight training, check out the card here, as I've already made a video specifically for you. Right, so first things first, we're going to get into the nutrition side of things. And honestly, if your goal is fat loss, the easiest way in which you're going to lose fat is by actually cutting out the empty calories. As a lot of these foods and drinks provide very little to no nutritional value, and it's more of a short-term pleasure, which isn't very ideal because fitness is more of a long-term marathon. Of course, yes, as I say to my clients, it's very important to treat yourself from time to time, but honestly, when you stick to healthy eating and healthy habits, your whole life is going to improve as a result. So that said, just stick to healthy, basic, nutritious whole foods that leave you fulfilled and that you truly enjoy as well. Because I mean, at the end of the day as well, if your goal is fat loss, it's very hard to overeat when you're actually eating really good at the same time. And of course, I cannot forget, if your goal is to lose body fat, then you have to maintain a consistent calorie deficit, which is, in short, where you consume less calories in which you burn. And so as a result of the calorie deficit, your body is then going to go to your fat stores as energy, hence how you lose body fat. Please do not attempt crash diets, extremely low calorie meal plans, because again, it's going to mess up so many of your hormonal functions to the point in which you're just going to lose 10 pounds and then put on 15 to 20. We don't want that to be happening, my friend. And one thing I encourage with tracking your progress is, of course, it can be useful to actually use a weighing scale. You want to use visual representations to track your progress, such as, progress pictures, taking selfies or whatnot in the mirror. And remember, your weighing scales measure your weight, not fat alone. Your fat stores are part of your weight, hence why you don't want to rely on the scales alone to track your progress. As well as this, you can also look at, how you fit into your clothes. If things are starting to feel looser, you have to tighten up your belt a little. That indicates you're doing a good job. But especially on the nutrition side of things, you've got to understand that this takes time, alright? The all or none mentality, I've never seen anyone accomplish their fitness goals with the all or none mentality, right? Because they may make some progress one month and then they just throw it all away the next month, and then they stay that way. So you've always got to think that long-term consistency will always trump short-term intensity. That doesn't just apply with nutrition, that also applies with your training. And of course, with the basics, regardless of your shape or size, we all have to start as beginners from route 1. So it's okay if pull-ups and push-ups and whatnot are too hard for you, because we can simply increase leverage in your favor by performing regressed exercises and variations of these exercises. So let's take the push-up for example. The higher the elevation you push from, the easier it's going to be. So it's okay to start from literally the wall and push off the wall, and as you get stronger, you can then lower the elevation of the surface in order to increase the intensity of the exercise and progress from there. If pull-ups are too difficult, you do them assisted, or you can also do bodyweight rows. Instead of pulling your body weight vertically, you pull your body weight horizontally. Same with the squats, in the sense that if you're struggling with deep squats because you lack the mobility, you can actually just place your hands on an object to provide you assistance to go through the movement. And also, as we're doing bodyweight training, our body weights are our own form of resistance. You can also, or what I advise you to do, is use higher repetitions in order to also condition your tendons, your ligaments and connective tissues. So I would recommend, when starting out, maybe doing 10 to 15 reps, sticking to that kind of rep range as a guideline, because again, the benefit of high repetitions is that it's going to help you with learning the fundamental movement patterns by completing more repetitions over a prolonged period of time. And with that said, if you actually want to see a full body beginner workout, I'll link one up here so that you can actually follow it yourself. So as that's nutrition and training covered, one thing in which of course I get asked time and time again is cardio, questioning cardio. And you gotta understand though, when it comes to fat loss, specifically fat loss is going to come from nutrition, not cardio. Now yes, cardiovascular activities is extremely beneficial for your health as well as burning some additional calories, but this is not the actual solution to the problem you want to solve. As said earlier, fat loss comes from remaining in a consistent calorie deficit, which will come from your nutrition. So if you're eating poor quality nutrients and then heading to the gym, running on a treadmill for about an hour, and then stopping by a McDonald's as you get back home, you're basically spinning your wheels, mate. You don't want to be that hamster. No one wants to be that hamster. Because although it looks like you're actually making progress, you're getting nowhere. Now yes, of course you can still use cardio to aid your fat loss as well as gaining the other additional benefits it provides. But if you're using it for fat loss, use it to supplement your goal as opposed to using it as your primary tool. And really, I believe cardio is the most effective when you don't actually directly treat it as cardio. So like, I like to do some general jump roping on my rest days. I have clients who like to skateboard, clients who love to box, as well as clients who actually swim at a high standard. They're already doing enough cardio as it is. I don't need to throw several different HIIT routines at them, do I? Because that's going to be counterintuitive to their goals. So the takeaway message is to avoid the all or none mentality, stick to the principles, apply them over and over again, and as you progress over time, long term, results are inevitable. So I said, if you enjoyed this video and you like this video and gain some valuable content from my information, make sure to like the video and comment down below that this video came at good hands to you. And as the Gain Strength Express is growing extremely rapidly, and as of this recording we're about 8,500 subscribers, so the next coming videos I will be giving to you a couple of free workout routines in which you can implement yourself. So of course make sure to stay on the lookout for that, but as that's enough for me today, enjoy the rest of your day, and as always, stay beautiful.